How's it going, guys? Welcome back to reviewing powerlifting gear websites so you can learn the gear to go for and the gear to avoid. This is again going to be on Inzer Advanced Designs. If you haven't seen my first two videos, make sure to check the playlist down below, as those are pretty good videos and I'm happy with those. This is going to be part two of the second video going over sleeves and wraps on the second page of the Inzer Advanced Designs website. You can find it at just inzer.com. A quick disclaimer, I do not claim to be an expert on powerlifting gear. I have only powerlifted for 5 years, but in that time, I have tried out a lot of gear and have talked to some experts who have been in the game for almost 30 years. So quick little follow-up from that knee sleeve video. There are these things on the Inzer website called the XT sleeves. These are knee sleeves that have Velcro straps on them. I'm not going to be giving my review on them because I've personally never used them and they are not competition legal. So if you are going to be using them for training, it's up to you. However, if you are going to be competing, I don't recommend spending your money on these. What I can recommend spending your money on if you're going into a powerlifting meet and want to try classic raw or equipped lifting is knee wraps. I personally use knee wraps and have used some of Inzer's products for knee wraps, so I do have a good idea of what I'm talking about. So because Inzer has been around for over 50 years, as you can see from their website, there are a lot of knee wraps to go over. So I'm going to be going from the bottom to the top. Power Surge firm knee wraps are some of the first knee wraps that Inzer made back in, I want to say, either the 80s or 90s. These are stretchy and don't have a lot of support when it comes to actually getting you out of the hole compared to some of their other straps. I can wholeheartedly say the same thing over their Power Surge as well as their Iron Z. While these can be good for beginner lifters who want to get some experience with how to wrap knee sleeves and what knee wraps and how knee wraps feel, I can recommend these if you're not wanting to spend a whole lot of money. But if you're going to be going into a high level competition or an advanced lifter, these are my best recommendations. If you like a basic style wrist strap, I do recommend the Black Beauties, as these have a lot of support and casting effect, which makes the knee or wrist want to lock in place during the lift. If, however, you experience that those types of wraps often slip and you have to chalk the insides, I do recommend the gripper knee wraps or gripper wrist wraps, as both of these have a more of a rubbery material on the inside which prevents slipping, but they are a little stretchy. And then if you want a grippy knee wrap or wrist wrap that is very advanced, I recommend the Atomics. These are the ones I personally use. They're super tough, take a little bit of time to break in, but they never slip and they offer a lot of rebound or support.